Stop what you are doing, because the change sitting right now in your pocket could be worth a life-changing fortune. These are not rare museum pieces. They are ordinary United States coins still in circulation today, hiding in plain sight. Some are worth thousands, even millions of dollars. In this video, I will reveal the top 10 most valuable coins you can find right now in your pocket change. By the end, you will never look at your spare change the same way again. Welcome to HD Coins World. Number 1. First on our list is a coin that shocks collectors every single time it appears. The 1944 steel wheat penny with the San Francisco Mint mark. To understand why this coin is so valuable, we must travel back to the days of World War II. In 1943, copper was desperately needed for weapons and military supplies, so the United States Mint produced pennies using steel coated with zinc instead of copper. But in 1944, the Mint switched back to copper, and somehow a few leftover steel planchets were struck by mistake, creating one of the rarest Lincoln cents in American history. The San Francisco Mint variety is even scarcer than the Philadelphia version, and that is what makes it so legendary. Collectors call it a holy grail because only a handful are known to exist, and almost none are ever found in circulation. Imagine pulling one of these from pocket change today. At Heritage Auctions in August of 2008, a stunning example of the 1944 steel wheat penny sold for $373,750. Later, in February of 2021, another high-grade example sold at Sacagawea Galleries for $360,000. These record-breaking sales prove that this coin is not only rare, but also one of the most valuable pennies in United States history. This is the kind of coin that transforms pocket change into a fortune. Number 2. Next on our list is a small coin with a massive story. The 1975 Roosevelt Dime with no mint mark. Every Roosevelt dime struck in Philadelphia during 1975 was supposed to carry a small P mint mark on the obverse, right next to President Roosevelt's portrait. However, a rare mistake occurred when a die intended for San Francisco-proof coins, which carried no mint mark, was used to strike circulation coins. This error created one of the most famous and valuable modern dimes ever produced in the United States. Only a few authentic examples are known to exist, and collectors around the world dream of owning one. Imagine checking your pocket change and realizing that a 10-cent coin in your hand is actually worth a fortune. At Sacagawea Galleries in 2011, one of these dimes sold for $349,600. Even more impressively, at Heritage Auctions in 2019, another example brought an incredible $456,000. These prices prove that the 1975 no-mint mark Roosevelt dime is one of the most valuable circulation strike dimes in American history. Number 3. Third on our list is a coin struck during one of the most critical times in American history. The 1943 Jefferson nickel with the large P mint mark on the reverse. World War II demanded enormous amounts of copper and nickel for weapons, armor, and military equipment. To conserve these vital metals, the United States Mint changed the composition of the 5-cent piece between 1942 and 1945. Instead of copper and nickel, the wartime nickels were made of an alloy that included silver, giving them a unique place in American coinage history. For the first time ever, the mint mark was placed above Monticello on the reverse, and the letter P appeared on United States coinage for the very first time. That bold mint mark makes the coin easy to identify, and it instantly connects us to the sacrifices of the wartime era. Collectors pursue these nickels not only for their silver content, but also for their historic importance and scarcity in high grade. At Heritage Auctions in January of 2010, a 1943 P. Jefferson nickel graded MS-68 by NGC sold for $14,950. More recently, at Sacagawea Galleries in August of 2021, another superb example brought an impressive $10,800. These results prove that a coin once worth 5 cents can become a treasure worth thousands. Number 4. Fourth on our list is a coin that marked a major change in American money. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar with the Philadelphia Mint mark. When this coin was introduced in 1979, it became the first United States coin to feature a real historical woman, the famous suffragist Susan B. Anthony. The design was bold and modern, but the coin was often mistaken for a quarter because of its size and color, which made it unpopular in circulation. Even though millions were produced, certain 1979 Philadelphia issues with sharp strikes, proof-like qualities, and rare varieties have become highly sought after by collectors. For example, some carry the famous wide rim or near date variety, which makes them much more valuable than ordinary examples. At Heritage Auctions in 2015, a pristine 1979-piece Susan B. Anthony dollar graded MS-68 sold for $15,000. Later, in 2021, Stack's Bowers Gallery sold another near-perfect example for $12,000. These sales prove that even a coin often overlooked in pocket change can rise to impressive value when preserved in exceptional condition. Number 5. Fifth on our list is a modern coin that became an instant icon of American culture. The 2000 Sacagawea dollar with the Philadelphia Mint mark. When it was released in the year 2000, the coin honored Sacagawea, the young Native American woman who guided the Lewis and Clark expedition. The golden color, smooth edge, and striking design made it stand out from all other United States coins. While millions of these dollars were produced, certain rare varieties and special strikes make some examples incredibly valuable. The most famous is the Cheerios dollar, a limited edition promotion in which only a few thousand were distributed in cereal boxes, with an enhanced tail feather design on the eagle reverse. These coins are extremely rare and command enormous prices when they appear at auction. At Heritage Auctions in 2012, one of these Cheerios Sacagawea dollars sold for $70,500. Later, in 2020, Stack's Bowers Gallery sold another example for $52,800. These sales prove that even a coin from the year 2000 can hold life-changing value if it is the right variety. Number 6. Sixth on our list is a century-old coin that collectors treasure deeply. The 1917 wheat penny with the San Francisco Mint mark. The early years of the Lincoln Cent series are filled with key dates and scarce mintages. In 1917, production in San Francisco was much lower than at the main Philadelphia Mint, making these coins far more difficult to find in high quality today. After more than 100 years, most surviving examples show heavy wear, which makes well-preserved coins extremely valuable to collectors. The obverse carries the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse displays the famous wheat stalk design that gave this penny its name. What sets the San Francisco version apart is the small S mint mark below the date, a tiny detail that can mean the difference between a coin worth a cent and a coin worth thousands of dollars. At Heritage Auctions in 2006, a superb example of the 1917 S wheat penny graded MS-66 red sold for $38,000. Later, in 2019, Stack's Bowers Gallery sold another high-grade specimen for $28,800. These results prove that a small copper cent from over a century ago can still capture the imagination of collectors and command impressive prices today. Number 7. Now we come to a coin that is considered one of the holy grails of American numismatics. The 1894 Barber dime with the San Francisco Mint mark. Only 24 examples were struck at the San Francisco Mint in 1894, and today, only about 9 are confirmed to exist. The story goes that the Mint superintendent struck the dimes as special presentation pieces, possibly for bankers or friends, while others believe they were made as assay coins for internal records. Whatever the reason, their extreme rarity has made them one of the most coveted treasures in the world of coin collecting. On the obverse, you will find the classic Liberty head design created by Charles E. Barber, with the word Liberty inscribed on the headband. The reverse features a simple yet elegant wreath surrounding the denomination. 1 dime, with the small S mint mark positioned at the bottom to signify San Francisco. Because of the tiny mintage, every surviving example commands astronomical prices at auction. In 2005, Heritage Auctions sold one specimen graded proof 66 by PCGS for $1,322,500. Then, in 2016, Stack's Bowers Galleries sold another example in proof 63 condition for $1,997,500. These results firmly placed the 1894 Barber dime among the most valuable and legendary coins ever struck in the United States. Number 8. Next on our list is a coin that seems common at first glance but hides a story of massive minting numbers, special varieties, and surprising value in high grades. The 1964 Jefferson nickel with the Denver Mint mark on the reverse. The year 1964 marked the final time that the Denver Mint placed its mint mark on the reverse side of the Jefferson nickel. After this year, mint marks were moved to the obverse below the date, making this coin the end of an important era in U.S. coinage. What makes the 1964 D even more special is that it was struck in incredibly high numbers, over 1.7 billion pieces, but very few survived in pristine, well-struck condition. Collectors hunt for varieties such as the full steps designation, where the steps of Monticello on the reverse are fully visible and sharply struck. This tiny detail is extremely rare on the 1964 D, and when found, it sends prices soaring at auction. In 2016, Heritage Auctions sold a 1964 D Jefferson nickel with full steps graded MS66 by PCGS for $32,900. Later, in 2021, Stack's Bowers Galleries sold another high-grade full steps specimen for $17,600. These astonishing results prove that even a coin that seems ordinary in your pocket change could in fact be worth thousands if preserved in top condition. Number 9. Now let us look at a modern coin with cultural importance and surprising collector demand. The 2010 Sacagawea Dollar with the Denver Mint mark, this year introduced a powerful reverse design called Great Tree of Peace, symbolizing the Iroquois Confederacy. The obverse still honors Sacagawea carrying her infant son Jean-Baptiste, a design loved by collectors. Although more than 50 million were minted, high-grade examples with perfect luster are extremely rare. Collectors especially pursue Mint State 69 specimens, which are nearly flawless. At Heritage Auctions in 2017, a superb NGC-graded MS69 example sold for $1,020. This is the highest confirmed price for the 2010 D issue, proving that even a modern coin can command strong value when preserved in perfect condition. Clapperboard script, 2000p Cheerios Sacagawea Dollar, highest price over $150,000. Now here is one of the most legendary modern coins in American history. The 2000p Sacagawea Dollar, known as the Cheerios Dollar. In the year 2000, General Mills placed about 5,000 special Sacagawea Dollars inside Cheerios cereal boxes as a promotion. What no one knew at the time was that these coins carried a prototype reverse design with detailed tail feathers, different from the standard issue. Today, fewer than 100 of these Cheerios dollars are confirmed to exist. Because of this extreme rarity, collectors are willing to pay staggering amounts. In 2013, Heritage Auctions sold one certified MS68 example for $152,750. More recently, in 2019, Stack's Bowers sold another high-grade specimen for $150,000. These jaw-dropping prices make the Cheerios dollar one of the most valuable modern coins ever released into circulation. Number 10. Next on our list is a coin that marked a bold change in American coinage. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar with the Denver Mint mark. This was the very first small-sized dollar coin in United States history, designed to replace the larger Eisenhower dollar. The obverse features a strong portrait of women's rights pioneer Susan B. Anthony, while the reverse shows the Apollo 11 moon landing insignia, continuing the legacy of the Eisenhower dollar design. Although more than 288 million pieces were struck at the Denver Mint, finding flawless examples is extremely difficult. Most circulated heavily, and the design's small size often caused confusion with quarters, leading to poor public acceptance. Collectors focus on high-grade mint state examples, especially those certified with perfect strikes and brilliant luster. At Heritage Auctions in 2014, A superb MS-68 specimen sold for $15,275. More recently, in 2022, Stack's Bowers sold another pristine example-graded MS-68 for $6,900. These impressive results prove that even a coin once overlooked in daily commerce can now command serious attention and value in today's collector market.